Vince McMahon, when there's competition, is at his absolute best. So now there was TNA that came and went. Impact is kind of back. Now AEW is the big one. They just bought Ring of Honor, I believe, last night in there. So like when everybody says competition makes Vince McMahon better, what do you think that means? And do you believe that looking back on those two like very similar feeling situations?
Well, I'm probably one of the few people in the world who enjoys confrontation. So,
like you enjoy it.
I enjoy confrontation. I mean, it's one of the things that really, revs you up. It's one of the things that really puts you on your toes. It's one of the things in terms of, okay, what am I going to do here in that split second? I enjoy confrontation, physical confrontation. I enjoy that,
Yeah.
So with a background like that, and a further background when I was a kid, it was like, hey, we don't want to hear another bad kid story or something like that. But my philosophy...
we do, by the way.
Well, no, I'm not going to tell you that. But what I will tell you is that I learned a long time when I was a kid that if I live through that beating, I win. So if you live through the beating and you won, what can you do to me? So in terms of competition, in terms of that confrontation, I'm not afraid of it. I relish it, And by the way, getting back to The Undertaker and I never had a conversation about him going to WCW. Not one. I never asked him. He never said anything about it. Not one.
Well, see, that is, I think, why all the documentaries and why you're inducting him is going to be so special, because you two just have a great relationship. And I think you hinted on something that probably not a lot of people have ever heard of, including myself. Sorry to hear you went through that, but that mental toughness, you think you had that you think the mental toughness is potentially what makes you and separates you from everybody else?
I don't know. There are a lot of things that, I'm just wired differently than most people. That's all. And